Hello and welcome to this week's Faith in the Field Reflection. I'm Julie Berndt and I serve as a senior talent and organizational effectiveness consultant. And in that role, I'm part of our human resources team that supports the society. This week is Sanford Health Diversity Week, and across our organization, we're recognizing the diverse talents, experiences, and beliefs of our employees, our patients and residents, and the communities where we serve. Now, this might be one of the first official weeks where we focused on this, but if you think back over the mission of the society the past 100 years, it's always included a challenge to care and love our neighbor. Think about Jesus' parable from which we get our name. It's the Good Samaritan. It's found in Luke chapter 10, and it's a parable that asks the question, who's my neighbor? Ironically, the one who demonstrated the most mercy and neighborly love was a Samaritan, someone the listeners might not have expected, somebody that they might have thought was an outsider. If you remember, there were 3 people who had the opportunity to help the wounded traveler. 2 were the expected ones, and 1 was the Samaritan. And yet, in the parable, it's the Samaritan that gets it, understands what it means to love, to care, to value his neighbor. And Jesus, at the end of the parable, at verses 36 and 37, poses this question and this challenge for us still today. He says, now, which of these 3 would you say was a neighbor to the man who was attacked by bandits? Jesus asked. And the man replied, the one who showed him mercy. Then Jesus said, now go and do the same. We are called to share God's love. And one of the ways we do that each and every day is when we practice the lesson of this parable. We can be neighbors when we welcome new residents and their loved ones into our communities and help them bring their life stories and their traditions with them. We can be neighbors when we meet a new home care client and are curious about their history and their beliefs. We can be neighbors to our coworkers when we recognize and celebrate the diversity of our gifts and experience. And we are neighbors when we do as Jesus taught us, when we show mercy. Will you join with me in prayer? We give you thanks, Lord, for your creative touch in each of our lives, making us your unique children. Bless us and help us as we serve, value, and share your love with everyone we encounter today. We lift this prayer before you in your heavenly name. Amen. Thanks for joining me and have a wonderful day.